Hey guys, I 15 here back with another video. This time we're finally here with our predictions for WWE Money in the Bank 2025. Again, it's in Los Angeles and everything. But yeah, we're finally here to do this. I meant to do this last night, but it was a combination of kind of getting distracted and, well, you know what, actually it's neither. It's actually mostly because I fell asleep late until like 11. After I came back home for my run from job one and everything. I don't know. I went in here in my room, laid on my bed, fell asleep, and didn't wake up until after 11. So I missed SmackDown. So this whole week I missed a lot of wrestling stuff. It just ended up being, I don't know. It's just not been a good week. It's been a long week. It's been an entire week, and I've been tired and having trouble falling asleep when I actually want to. Just all that stuff going in. But yeah, like I said, we're finally here with predictions now. Now the card is pretty decent, honestly. We have two Money in the Bank ladder matches, the women's and the men's. We only have maybe one other title match, which is mostly the women's Intercontinental Championship. And then finally, there's just the tag match between with these four right here, which no one's really excited for. It should have been CM Punk versus John Cena, but I guess they're just because they have the storyline with CM Punk versus several Owens and his group. I think that's the big reason why. But yeah, I don't know. It's still pretty decent. I'm still excited for it. But yeah, let's just get right into it since there's only four matches, like I said. So first, we're starting out with the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. I really don't know what's going to start the show because mostly for the last few years it's been the men's, which I still think could be starting the show, and it could start the show. Oh, or it could be the women's. But we have LA Knight, Seth Rollins, Penta, Andrade, Sosco, and El Grande Americano, Chad Gable. And yeah, so, yeah, pretty decent lineup here, except El Grande Americano, Chad. And, and you get it. Again, it's Chad Gable. He had two chances. One is himself, and one has his little alter ego thing. And he won the second one, mostly thanks to Seth Rollins costing CM Punk and intentionally AJ Styles, and mostly thanks to that lowered mask, which is getting very boring so fast. But yeah, I don't know. He's just mostly here for Penta, which I don't expect him to win because mostly Penta's gonna cost that thing. But yeah, I have the whole lineup here. Andrade I got yesterday, so. But now to get to so this one's going to probably be good. They've been pretty good with the Money in the Bank ladder matches and stuff like that. We have Andrade, Penta. We could basically just have everyone here again, and then just turns to a star-studded one. Even though I think a lot of people were thinking that the one was going to carry them every night, but yeah. So I think who's going to win. My main choice is LA Knight. He deserves to get this Money in the Bank briefcase and finally get to the top and everything. Like I said, he deserves it. He should have won it back a few years back, but he's my main pick, and my second choice is Seth Rollins, but I don't think he's going to win because CM Punk's probably getting involved and getting cost the match and everything, costing the briefcase. But that's pretty much it. Again, I'm another part of me kind of wants Penta to win also, but I don't think it's gonna happen. He's mostly gonna get too endorsed with trying to keep El Grande Americano and take him out and everything. So who knows? But mostly I just don't think I don't expect him to win. And who knows? Maybe AC Material will get involved. Maybe Jacob Artu might cost him the win. But Andrade is kind of like an okay, kind of nurse thing. But again, I don't expect him to get up there. So yeah, Seth and LA Knight for my two main picks, and now let's move on to the next match. Yeah, I'm just gonna get this out of the way, and that we have the next is the women's Intercontinental Championship match with basically it's just a rematch from Backlash. It's Lara Valkyria versus Becky Lynch, and yeah, it's for a title, and this is kind of a last chance match for Becky Lynch. If Becky loses, she won't be able to challenge for the championship until as long as Lara Valkyria has a championship. But if Becky wins, Lyra's will have to raise up Becky Lynch's hand and agree that she's the better woman. Yeah, that's just pretty much it. Again, it's just the the women's Intercontinental Championship match, which the first one, which was the first Women's Intercontinental Championship on the PLE. Their first outing was great. Again, it was pretty great. Again, and everything, and it was just a wrestling and roll up and everything. But this one's still gonna be good. Again, it's just two of the best ones. These two are pretty much the best. That's right now. Like I said, again, they really just know how to just mix well with this everything. But yeah, but as far as I think it's gonna win, I don't know. Now, some part of me wants to think Becky might win the Women's Intercontinental Championship to elevate it. Another part of me think maybe Lyra will just remain champion, and I think it's my. I think I'm just gonna stick with Lyra just to be safe because I think that's what's gonna happen. So yeah, Lyra to retain, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Now let's get on to the last two matches, of course. So next is the women's Money Bank Ladder match. Which we have Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, Naomi, Roxanne Perez, Stephanie Vaquero, and Julia. So yeah, this is pretty much just a pretty stacked women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And honestly, this kind of wins over the men's because the only kind of their lineup is pretty good. The only thing that makes which I really don't like is El Grande Americano, Gable. But yeah, again, we just have so much. We got people that've been in the make line matches before with Naomi and Alexa. I think Rhea might have been in the Money Big Ladder match before, but honestly, it's very hard to tell because she had the championship for a few years. But again, there's that. Roxanne Perez being new, same thing with Vaquero and Julia. And yeah, you can see just a render of Vaquero over here. And because again, her figure hasn't been made yet. Julia's has been announced. We just don't know when exactly. I don't know if they ever announced what number it would be. You guys comment down below if its number was. But Vaquero has been announced basic or late. Hopefully that's sometime soon. Maybe I'll get custom made. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Now, as far as I think it's going to win, it's very unpredictable. I can't really say who I think is going to win. It's kind of like last year, and honestly, every year. It's just very hard to say. I think I will say my main pick is just Rhea for the win, and for the most part, and then because I mostly just think she's going to get back on the top of the women's division. She also kind of hinted she might actually cash in on Tiffany Stratton. Another thing I could probably see is which goes into my second pick, which is Naomi, which again is mostly because it's the first black woman to win the briefcase, which I'm surprised that hasn't happened yet, but again, I'm pretty sure it hasn't. And I think my last pick is going to be Alexa because I think she might win her second Money briefcase, become a two-time champion. But honestly, if the Earth, Roxanne, Vaquero, or Julia win, I'll be okay with that too. But these are my three main picks to be safe. But who knows? Maybe the other three might win. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Now let's move on to the main. So the next match we're going over. I know I said probably that I was gonna do the main event next, but actually this was made during the Worlds Collide the show. I can't even say just premium live event. I can't even say pay-per-view in some cases because it was on YouTube. They streamed it on YouTube and everything. But we have the Intercontinental Championship match with Dominic Mysterio defending it against Octagon Jr. again from Triple A. And yeah, he had like a fantastic six-man tag match with Mr. Iguana and I forgot the other guy, but this match is gonna be pretty good. Again, I'm just gonna say it now. It's gonna be pretty good. Octagon Jr. is just a fantastic in the ring. Dominic's been doing pretty good with as the Intercontinental champion. But yeah, but who do I think is gonna win? It's kind of obvious. I think Dominic's gonna retain. I don't know if he's gonna. If Octagon Jr. wins, I probably won't be surprised. But I think the one big thing is the Judgment Day is gonna get involved. Possibly, maybe. Actually, I don't think so. I don't think El Grande Americano Gable is gonna get involved. More than anything like that, it's just a Judgment Day. And they're gonna cost, and they're gonna get help Dominic get the win, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So Dominic to retain. Now let's go on to our main event. Finally, we have our main event, and which is the tag team match for, well, with Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes against John Cena and Logan Paul. Again, I'm still kind of looking forward to this matchup, but no one else is. I can't even say I'm completely am, but I'm kind of still looking forward to it. It's just a normal thing for me. Maybe everyone's not looking forward to it, and maybe it'll be great. But honestly, we should have had CM Punk versus John Cena again. This is his last Money in the Bank, and who else just to have his last match at Money in the Bank is the guy that beat him for the championship back in, like, I think 2011, I think, maybe. Yeah, it was 2011, and face him one last time. But we don't get that. We get a tag match with these two, with Jay and Cody, and then Logan Paul is his partner. Again, mostly he's just, this whole thing is just running off of Saturday Night's main event when Cena kind of like tried to help Logan Paul to win against Jay because of the whole he's the hero that ruined wrestling for everyone, and I guess what better way to ruin wrestling is have a YouTuber as world champion. But also that backfired, and now Cody's back. He's teamed up with Jay to fight against the two guys trying to ruin wrestling. And basically, so yeah, so that's just sum up everything. But yeah, as far as I think, I'm still looking forward to it. And who I think is gonna win, it's gonna be Jay versus Cody, and they're gonna probably pin Logan Paul. And again, I mostly just think that's because again, I don't expect, this is more of a tag match. Again, it was 1-on-1 with Cena, and that would be a different story. But like I said, mostly, I'm just thinking Logan Paul's just going to be pinned because it's just not to hurt Cena with his farewell tour. But yeah, that's mostly my thing. But some possibly John Cena and Logan Paul win, I'm kind of okay with it. It just plays into the farewell tour thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it for our predictions for Money in the Bank 2025. Like I said, for a little bit I was just wanting to get it done because then there was 4 matches, but then the 5th one got added, all that stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here so I can watch more Worlds Collide, so I don't keep missing it. That's pretty much it. Remember to like, feel, comment below what you guys think of my predictions. What are your predictions? You still like my predictions for reviews and for wrestling shows and everything like that? Subscribe, tap the bell, more videos coming soon. I'm gonna be doing the Jacob Fatu figure, LW figure next. I want to get that done before Money in the Bank, so yeah, I'm gonna get out of here now. And this is 15, going where? We're kicking out of here.